What's good? This is the beginning of week 7. Your boy decided to go get a fresh cut, but then I'm realizing that my hairline is slowly receding. I feel like I'm too young for these problems, but I'm not sure if you can notice my hairline is starting to recede a little bit. So that ruined my day. I've been seeing it, but then at the same time I'm like, nah, maybe I still have a few years before it becomes in full effect. But if you can pay close attention to my hairline, it's slowly getting cooked, man. We might need to visit Turkey soon. But I'm gonna start my week with an outdoor workout as usual. The outdoor workouts have been smooth, man. I've been living here for the last maybe 5-6 years, but I feel like in the last month or so, in the last month or two, I discovered a lot of cool parks to exercise in. My older sister put me on to the Carnivore diet maybe 3 weeks ago, and then a month ago, and I've been following it for the longest time. That's what I would attribute most of my fat loss to in a short space of time. It's not something I would likely recommend because it's very restrictive, but in the last week or so, because I went to Port Elizabeth, I deviated a little bit from the plan. So the plan is very simple. I just need to continue doing what I'm doing. So the only problem that I had on the Carnivore diet, even though I'm about to hop back on, was the fact that I just felt myself not getting any stronger in the gym, or in fact I felt myself getting weaker rather. So I'm gonna do it for the whole of May and then go back to an animal-based diet, because there is power into minimal carbohydrates, to be honest, because also my cravings have gone very low. My cravings are very low at the moment, and I especially when you just stuffing yourself with protein. I ran out of parks to visit that are close to where I stay, so today I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of light exercises. Nothing too hectic. Just wanna get the rhythm going, you know. I went to the gym earlier today, the gym in my apartment building. I hate the gym, man. I hate the gym. I'm never motivated to film in that gym because I hate it. It doesn't have all the equipment I need, so it becomes a thing of every time I go there I just feel like I'm playing sometimes. But you can never really go wrong with your compound exercises, so that's what I try and stick to. The machines that can allow you to do a lot of variation in each muscle group, they're kind of lacking in the gym, so that's why I end up resorting to not filming when I'm there because I hate it. But at the same time, outdoor workouts kind of still refreshing. I feel like that's gonna be my new thing even outside or after this challenge.
I'm heavy lifting the bar, got gang tack. I'm Daniel, man, my legacy won't fade. I'm killing shit, I'm the rapper with blood and blades. All of my old competition looking up to me now. I ain't tryna make amends, I'm taking the meat route. I stuck in my own lane, this shit is a niche now. I'm riding my own wave, it's me versus
What up, man? It's still week 7. I'm currently chilling at Starbucks. I currently don't like how my face is looking because I went back on carbohydrates for maybe the last week or so. So I feel like I'm packing a little bit of inflammation. Maybe it's the choice of carbs I've been making. I still avoid bread, hate bread with a passion. But, okay, I don't hate it. It tastes good, but I don't the repercussions of consuming it are never the best. Tomorrow's the 1st of May, and I'm gonna be hopping back on the Carnivore diet. I just want to do it for the whole of, or the entirety of May, so that I can just be in a better position.
Hey, YH. Hey, can we just have a good time? Baby, I wanna move now. How about we eat it lava? It's time to hear the music. Abaku yini lava. Every other month abaku yini lava. Pull up at the party with the biggest squad now. No, everybody tryna get a little drunk now. Y'all be on the vibes, Jody Mars. When I'm on the mic with the thunder thighs, you be mine. Naughty in the car, baby for the night. But I'm mine, party as a vibe. Maybe you just gotta let me tap it on get love of mine. Tap it on get love of mine. Actually affection on get love of mine. Getting satisfaction every album mine. Yeah, we just gotta impress him.
I mean, at least we all thought that I ain't joining the NBA anytime soon. I used to say outrageous statements like NBA is the least talented sport, but hey man, I take it back fully. It's still number 3 after soccer and MMA. So the best sports in the world are like number 1, soccer, football. That's the best. And number 2 is MMA. Number 3, yeah, I can give it to basketball. But yeah man, that concludes my outdoor workout for today. I've been getting humbled. You know, I used to think it's just bouncing a ball and like running to the thingy and just like shoot a hoop. But then hey man, it's a lot complicated than that. But it also falls in alignment with what I've been preaching the whole time is I just want to do things that are different. You know, I see guys playing basketball right now as we're talking, and yeah, so one of them just did an interesting move. God, it was a good outdoor workout. I want to go home and indulge in some nice eggs. What am I going to eat? Eggs, ham, coffee, and I have a lot of work to do. What's good, man? Still doing week 7. I'm just outside about to do some jump rope, do a lot of exercises. Inflammation is finally coming down. I can see a difference in just 2 days. 2 days of just like not eating carbs or whatever, you know. The inflammation came down. So I'm about to work out outside, and I was in the middle of my walk. My walk went quite well. We're holding up quite well. There's no need to complicate anything. Nutrition is where it's at. Just 3 days of behaving and like eating the right meals or having control over the meals that I cook makes a world of a difference. Even when I was away or when I travel, I try and still keep it clean, but at the same time you don't really have that much control. At the moment things are going smoothly, have full control over what I eat and how it's prepared and things like that. I feel like I'm at a zone where my fat loss is very much dependent on the tiny details. The last 5 kilos of fat are always the hardest to burn, in my opinion. The goal is to still reach 94 kilos by May 29th. I didn't weigh myself, or I haven't weighed myself in like a week because I'm afraid of checking and seeing if the scale went up or down. But to be fair, I still feel like I look the same, so I'm not gonna like stress too much about it. But I'm gonna weigh myself in the beginning of week 8. So that I know like how many kilos I'm supposed to lose by the 29th of May. But yeah man, I can't really complain. I've made so much progress, even outside of like just nutrition or like physical goals, just the mental aspect of things. You can see how this really alters your life, or it just makes it complicated, not gonna lie. It makes it very, very complicated. My life is complicated right now. So as much as I wanna see how much progress I would have made in the physical aspect, I also want to get this thing over and done with. Like I said, I'm never going to do anything like this ever again in my life, but I'm glad I did it. Just once. Once is enough. Once is enough if you do it right.
When you got the music, man, I swear it's too nice. Show me how you move, show me how you move. All up on the floor, baby, you can do it twice. Get a little loose, get a little loose. I like the way you moving, baby, tell me would you ride with a nigga, we gon' have a good time. Cause everybody moving, yeah, we got a good vibe. Everybody moving, yeah, we got a good vibe.
Yeah, man, I pull up in the party, call me Mali, I'm Mandela. And the next thing in the morning, got on a Mali, got the text in the check-in, and lashing on my teki. Please, gonna check in, need to tell us, come turkey. Hey, how about we in the love?
I see some guys sparring there, like I low-key wanna join them, you know. They throwing in a move or two. I was a little bit hola. Hola. This guy guessing me up. I was having a very lazy day today, but once you make a commitment to yourself, you need to stick to it. No matter how much of an inconvenience it is at that point, you need to stick to it. And this the kind of mental fortitude I'm trying to instill in my mind.
When you got the music, man, I swear it's too nice. Show me how you move, show me how you move.